Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Karma. I'm Karma Spence and I help entrepreneurs write a lead attracting book in 90 days or less. And happy Monday. This week, I'm going to be busting through a whole lot of myths that keep you and others from working on their book, from actually thinking that they can write a book. And today, I'm busting through 5 authorship myths that entrepreneurs may or may not believe. I'm going to bust right through them. So let's get started. Myth number 1: writing a book instantly makes you an authority. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be awesome. It would be like, just add water, just add a book. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Um, Writing a book can support authority and it can be leveraged to do that. But you need to write the right book, because not just any book isn't gonna do it, and you need to market it properly, and you need to leverage it properly. So, writing a book is just one piece of that authority puzzle. It is an integral piece that helps you get a whole bunch of other things, but again, if you write the wrong book, doesn't work. You have to write the right book, which is, of course, why I wrote It All Starts With an Idea, to help you write the right book. So, yeah, writing a book instantly makes you authority. Busted. Doesn't happen. Myth number 2: my book needs to cover everything I know. Oh, Lord, no, 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 do not do that. Um, yeah, that would be a really long, boring book in a lot of cases because most of the entrepreneurs I work with know a lot. No, what you want to do is narrow the focus of your book and have that book cover one specific thing, solve one specific problem. You can always write another book to cover some other area of your expertise. But a focus book is more likely to be read from beginning to end. And that's what you want to do when you're writing a lead attracting book. You want the reader to read it from beginning to end because you want them to be number 1, you want them to solve the problem that you're helping them solve in that book, and number 2, you want them to see you as a solution for the problem that solving that problem may cause. Myth number 3: the quality of my content alone will guarantee success. Okay, I've been talking about this a lot lately, as to how important quality is. But you know what? There are a lot of books out there that are really high quality that are just gathering digital dust. There are books that are low quality getting more traction because they're marketed well. You can actually do good marketing with a bad book and be more successful than bad marketing with a good book. So, in an ideal world, you want to have quality and good book marketing. When those 2 are fused together, oh, the light shines on and it's awesome. But quality alone will not do it, because if your messaging is wrong, if your marketing is ineffective, it doesn't matter how good the book is. No one will read it. Myth number 4: I must write the book myself to be authentic. Not the case. I work with ghostwriters, and the good ones, the good ones make sure that your book is your book. In fact, I remember, there's a friend of mine, we met when we were writers in Romania, of all places. I met her in Romania, and she's from LA, and we were reconnecting a few weeks ago, and she was just talking about how her passion is bringing these authors' voices to life. Yes, she's doing the work, she's doing the writing, because the author is the visionary, is the person with the story, with the information, but not the skills to get that story and the information out into the world. The ghostwriter pulls out what's brilliant about you and shines a light on it so that you can become an author effectively. So, no, you don't have to write the book yourself. In fact, the first 5 books I'm releasing this week, the first draft was written by someone else because I needed it. I've got too much on my plate. I wanted them to happen, and if they were on my plate, they weren't gonna happen. So I hired someone to write the first draft, and then I spread my pixie dust on it afterwards because that's my process. But, no, you do not have to write the book yourself. You can hire a ghostwriter, you can hire a collaborator, so to speak, a ghost collaborator or a collaborator who, look at so many books on the bestseller shelves, and it'll say, "Written by William Shatner with John Doe." John Doe actually wrote the book. William Shatner probably just talked at him. I'm I'm just saying. Just saying. You don't have to. It can be a perfectly authentic book if you work with the right ghostwriter. And myth number 5, once the book is published, the work is done. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So many people have fallen into if you build it, they will come mode. And that is not the case. A book doesn't get sold unless someone markets it. Occasionally, if you've got other things going, someone will find your book without you marketing that specific book, because that does happen. Bonkers with Bonkers for Bunk Cakes, which was my very first book, sells to this day, and I don't market it. But there are other things. There are the factor number 1, bunk cakes is a very popular keyword. So people find it because they want recipes for bunk cakes. That I just lucked into having a very hot topic. But part of the reason why I'm writing a book a month this year is to create a synergy around all my books so that when you find one book that I may be marketing this month or next month or whatever month I happen to be promoting whatever book, you'll find my other books. And so your books sell each other. But that requires you to have multiple books. If you're only gonna be a one book wonder, which is fine, a lot of people are, and that's perfectly okay. There's no judgment there. Sometimes that's all you need. But if that's all you're going to have, you're not gonna have some of those that algorithmic thing spiraling around it. You are gonna need to market it. If you build it, they may or may not come. They will most likely not come. So, those are the 5 myths that could be holding you back with your book. Writing a book doesn't make you an instant authority. You need to do a lot of things to make sure that book can make you an authority. Your book does not need to cover everything. The quality alone will not work. It needs to be married with effective marketing. You don't need to write the book yourself. And once the book is published, your work is not done. You need to continue to market it and promote it and get it into the hands of people. Now, tomorrow I will be busting through book writing myths that are focused more on the writing of the book. I hope to see you there tomorrow. And if you want to make sure that you write the right book so that it does establish your authority, I recommend that you go over to Amazon or you can just go to karmaspence.com/book, the number 1, the letters AJS for Author's Journey series. And that has a link to the Amazon page where you can find it for only 99 cents. It's a 44-page ebook. It shares my framework for creating the right idea. And it's only 99 cents. Give it a shot. That way you can write the right book that will establish your authority and attract leads. I will see you tomorrow. This is the end of Coffee with Karma, and this is Karma saying ciao for now.